Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is C's Tarot time and I am doing a reading right now for Virgo. So let's see what the cards are saying for Virgo. Okay, this is the Romance Angels cards, Virgo. That's what the cards are saying for Virgo. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, it is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Interesting cards coming out for you, Virgo. Let's see what else is going on. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So it looks like, Virgo, if you are in some form of religious organization, that might be important to you to marry someone in your own faith. And it's possible that you are dating people outside of your faith, but that could be an issue for you because of a deception card here. You know, if Virgo, if you're someone that is very enticing to someone, they will, and they want to be with you, they will deceive you and will pretend to be part of your faith if faith is a factor in this case. But you know, this card, it is safe for you to love, is indicating that you need to just be open to whatever is coming in without any preconceived notions or misconceptions or assuming anything about anyone, and just being open to casually knowing people and knowing things about them without it meaning to go somewhere. It doesn't mean that you are going into a friendship or a relationship with them. It just means you're getting to know people. I think that would be a safe path in terms of it is safe for you to love, because in order for you to love, you just have to just get to know people casually with no expectations. Okay, Virgo? So let's get right down to your reading. We're doing the Celtic Cross. So let's see what I have for you, Virgo. All right, let's see. You are the magician, making anything and everything happen. And you know you have this in the power of your hands. Whatever is going on right now, you know it can happen. Virgo. Whatever things that you're working on, you know it can happen. You believe in yourself. There's a lot of boldness in you right now that is probably not typical of you. That is the challenge. Things are not moving fast enough for you. You want some answers right now. This could actually involve money also. The Magician also tells me that you might be slightly impatient about your abilities or overly confident, okay? I need to do the rest of the spread to kind of make sense of this. The Knight of Pentacles is you're still waiting for something that you don't want to keep waiting for. But that's because you're more confident and more hopeful about something that you actually need to keep waiting for. the basis of your situation is the Seven of Cups. You've been given a lot of opportunities. The one that you want the most is the one that you're focusing on the most, rather than all the other options that you have, which is actually a lot better for you than the one that you're overly focused on. The one that you're overly focused on is the one that you need to carefully evaluate. That is why the money isn't coming in. That's why you're still waiting. Because you really want something, but it may not be what's the right thing for you. The past is the Seven of Wands. You've worked really hard to get to where you are. But you felt like you had to work really hard for some reason. Maybe you didn't have to work that hard, or maybe people didn't actually, maybe people weren't actually coming at you, you know? Maybe you were interpreting things a little bit aggressively. And that you need to have a more objective view of things, a more informative, knowledgeable. You need to tap into your wisdom. So the next card is the Temperance card, which is your future. And that is saying that what I just said is that you need to learn to balance things out. Balance the suspicions in your own mind and what other people you feel are doing to you versus what you're capable of, what you think you deserve, and what you think you deserve right now. But what is actually what the situation needs. So the Temperance card says it's what the situation needs rather than what you need. You kind of tend to, lately you've been putting yourself first, and you've realized that that's not really working for you. As much as you might be really, really good at what you do. So there's some realization right here with the Death card, a realization that you have to reassess how you are seeing a situation and how you are seeing yourself in that situation, because how you're seeing it and how the rest of the people in there are seeing it are two totally different things. It's not gelling. And so you're realizing that you have to change the way you are seeing things and the way you are viewing yourself, most especially, because you might be thinking a lot higher of yourself than what the others are seeing of you. They're seeing you differently. You might need to check in with how others see you, because you're not seeing how others see you. So the advice is that you keep working really, really hard. And you will. You'll keep working really hard until you understand, until you learn what it is you're supposed to understand. And why certain things in your life, if this is business, it looks like it's business, it's not love. Why there's some things with career, school, business, you're not understanding, and you're making it much harder for yourself because you're making it mentally harder for yourself. And there is a lot of work, but hopefully it's the kind of work and learning that you enjoy doing. The outside influence is the Ace of Wands, and there's a lot of opportunities here. As much as it feels like hard work, there's a lot for you to gain. The position number 9 is your hopes and fears, and it's the Four of Cups, and there's something you, again, are not seeing. You're not seeing that there's a road. You are determined. You have an approach, a path, and a goal. That's it. But you're not seeing that there are other ways to do this. That you need to open up your mind with the Magician and the Seven of Cups here and the Four of Cups, that maybe you need to take a step back from something so that you have a better balanced and more knowledgeable perspective on something, because you're a little bit closed off. And I'm feeling like this might be you, that you have some strong-willed tendencies right now to stick to what you believe in and what you think it should be, and you're going to keep running with it with the Chariot. So I will clarify these cards, but you feel that you're right and you're not going to give up. This is kind of what this looks like. You're right and you're not going to give up. I'm just saying that there should be a balance, and that you need to look at other options because they're here. You don't want to really change your ways because you're afraid of change or anything new. So let's look at the Magician card first and clarify that. The Magician, Two of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. The Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. How you got to where you are now took a lot of work. You are where you want to be. And how you got here, you don't want to change your approach. You don't want to change who you are, because who you are and how you got here, despite all the stress and difficulties, you got to your wish fulfillment. That's why you're not changing. You're not budging. Okay, let's look at your options here with the Seven of Cups. There's two Jacks, the Jack of Cups and the Jack of Swords, and the Five of Coins. How you got to the Seven of Cups is in some way you felt that something wasn't completely transparent to you, and so you lost out. And you losing out, you became more strong-willed in your ways. You know, you dug your foot in the ground, because you're not going to, once again, you're not going to lose again, because you've already given someone the benefit of the doubt, or that you took someone else's advice and it was not a good advice. So you're not budging. It wasn't good advice because you lost something, money, possibly. Let's look at your advice card. Why do you have the Ten of Wands here? Someone told you you have to work really hard to get to what you want. Like, it's hard work. They didn't teach you to strategize. They taught you it's hard work, learning your skills, and having a lot of passion. This is where love shows up. Is that if you are in love or in a relationship where you are inspired, you will do very well. It only shows up here. I don't really see it somewhere else because of the Two of Hearts. The love part of your life, your relationship, is really hidden. It's not something you're focused on. But there could be someone who is the love of your life. That is not your focus at all, is the relationship. Your focus is succeeding and doing well. And you work really hard. And it looks like you're going to work for a long time. You're not someone who will not be working because you like to work. Let's look at the Four of Cups, Six of Swords, Four of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. That is your hopes and fears. Well, that tells me that, yeah, the hidden relationship that you have, you actually need to take a break and be in your relationship and not be in this work thing. Because that's where you will be able to recuperate and come out of it and do your best and be clear-minded. You need to take a break. I'm saying I feel like there's a relationship here or a family that you love, and you do. It's time right now for you to take a vacation with them so you can come back into this whole scene, whatever this is, clear-minded. This doesn't necessarily speak of a great lot of wealth or that you are hustling really hard. It doesn't say that at all. It just says that there's options here. You're kind of checking things out, but you do keep working. And if you have a business or own a business, it's where you want it to be. You're not working so hard that, you know, you want it to triple it in profit next year. That's not where your mind is at. Your mind is just at like keeping things afloat, even though being afloat is like really amazing for you. You don't want to work too hard. Chariot is the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Jack of Wands. There could be opportunities for you in the future to actually make more money or to go into another business with someone else. And you may really consider it a way for you to expand your business right now. But you're doing really well, but you will expand your business in the future. You have a lot of fire in you. People probably don't see it. And you probably don't talk about how well you're doing. You're very quiet about it. It's really up to you to use the Magician card. Because you are the magician. You can turn, like, I want to say like the Midas touch. You can do that. You can. But it's really up to you. That money, it doesn't look like money, wealth is really your goal. Your goal here is just to be okay. You have a relationship. You're happy in your relationship. You don't even talk about it. It's a pretty, you just want to relax and be chill and take it easy. And you will take on an opportunity that allows you to continue to take an easy, relaxed life, because Virgo, that's important for you. You don't want to be stressed. Okay, I'm going to pull out some more cards for you. Let's see. Why don't we pull out the past life deck? Let's see what the past life oracle says about you, Virgo. See if it's connected to the reading you just had. Galactic. Interesting. Galactic. Imprisonment or slavery and leaving or travel. Imprisonment or slavery, if anything here on earth, it tells me that in the past, possibly a past life, this is kind of like pretty literal, but I don't know if you've ever had any signs of this interpretation, which is very literal, that you came here from another life, which is absolutely beautiful and just, you know, universal and being spiritual on so many levels, like, you know, Atlantean. And then you came here, or for some reason your life changed and now you're here on earth, which you don't like it on earth. You were imprisoned on earth and you have to leave. So the cards I just pulled for you at the Celtic crossbred, these are past life cards. So the cards I just pulled for you is you're gonna take it easy now on earth. Your current reading says, take it easy. You don't want to work too hard. You're doing well financially. You have everything you need. You're good. You don't want any more than what you got. You're good. You just want to take it easy and have an easy life on earth. Because, you know, life on earth can be really hard. So that's what those past life cards just told me. And you're doing a lot of traveling. You're going to be doing a lot more traveling than usual, Virgo. Because you just want to take it easy now. You're going to keep working, but you want to take it easy. So let's pull out some more cards, Virgo. You're good. You're happy. You have no complaints. So let's see. Interdependence. Recognize all things as interrelated. Act accordingly. Act accordingly. Surrender. Release control. Take refuge in a higher power. Which is what I feel like that is the message, that if anything in your life right now seems kind of, you know, unsatisfactory, or that it seems tedious and same old, maybe you need to surrender to something that is new, and maybe you have to start relating to people and start doing things with people and getting out into the world and be part of the world. Because you can get pretty content with your situation right now, because it's actually okay, but you don't have to, there's nothing actually that difficult there's nothing difficult in your life. There's no drama, there's no stress, and you're coasting. But you're not, there's nothing exciting, and sometimes you do feel that. Okay, Virgo, that's what I have for you. And if you like this reading, hit the like button.